Next up, we got the punch shield. This is my favorite tool for generating power. This tool will get you exhausted. Part of it is just because when you're hitting this, it's high pressure, high volume, all power. Let's start with some different positions. First off, we're going to start with the jab, and on this one, I like to have that jab right on my shoulder. I like to get in my chest. I got my chin tucked down, and I'm holding this grip low, and one on top high. And I want to have a real good base and position because, with this punch shield, we're taking Aaron's or your fighter's most powerful shots. So have a good base. Don't get caught off balance. Don't get rocked. Don't get wobbled. Right? Have a good base. So we're going to start with the jab. So again, I have it on my chest, elbow high, one low, my chin's tucked. I got a good base. And Aaron's looking for this middle target and hammering through. Good, and back in position, movement in. Good, movement out. Good. Great work, Aaron. Punch shield, we could definitely throw combinations on it. Just like the paddles, I like to look for a lot of single shot, really pull the technique out of each punch. I like feints in, I like movement in, and I like to make sure that they're giving a good defensive exit as well. Next up, let's cover the cross. Just like the jab, I'm looking to have this on my chest, one hand up, one hand under, my chin's tucked low. I'm in a good position to absorb this punch. Similar to a heavy bag, right? I can have Aaron hit really hard on a heavy bag, each one of these strikes. The thing I like about the power shield is being able to pressure them, make them move, help them exit, or give. So we got the footwork with it that you can't necessarily get on the heavy bag, and I get to feel my fighter's power. So let's start with the cross. Good, and movement in, good. Hey. Good. Pressure in. And movement, good. Again. Very nice. A lot of force to absorb with this. You get a good one, you're going to start getting a little dent built in. That's what we're looking for. We want to have a good target on this. It's also a tool that you don't have to be ultra accurate with, right? Like Aaron could be off center a little bit. When you're focused on that power, you're not always going to be super accurate. So this tool is a little forgiving. But what we do want is that power developed with the accuracy, with the speed, with the timing, and with the technique, obviously. Let's look for the hook now. Let's pivot, give me the lead hook. The hook, I'm looking to have my arm in a good structure. Good, we're absorbing. I got my hip open a little bit. I'm ready to meet it. Good, pivot to the other side. It's my job as the pad holder, as the shield holder, to make sure I got it in good position, right? So that's why I have it high. I'm looking for the opponent's chin level. I'm not holding it low, out of position where a realistic punch wouldn't be. You got to be lined up. You got to be in position. Again, come on. Good. Movement in. Whoa. Yeah, good. Close that range. Beautiful. Let's look at the right hook now. Same thing. I got this braced. I got a good level. Looking for Aaron's head height. Good. Good movement now with it. Good. Pressure. Good. Movement. Pressure. Good. Uppercuts. In the uppercut, I like to have my shoulder in on it. My bicep down, my elbow in. And I'm not reaching on these. I'm going to get my shoulder hurt doing that. I like to get as close to my chest as I can. Good. Good. Movement. Good. Movement. Good. Right uppercut. Same thing. I'm on my chest. Good. We're start lining it up. like it. What a great tool to bring out power, right? Helps us find that accuracy and the speed and the technique with it. You could also use it as a defensive tool. We can start building some combos into it. So now I could use it to make Aaron roll. Like I'd be throwing a big hook. He rolls, he exits, and he plants for the big cross. He rolls, he exits. Right, so we're finding that power punching in motion, the power punching in rhythm. Roll, exit. Good. Yep, movement in. Roll. Good. Again. Good. Let's look at the other side. Roll that under my overhand, Aaron. Step pivot. Big hook. That one got me off balance. Good work, Aaron. There we go. Very nice. So you can learn to start drawing out that power in motion off a defensive movement. Lastly, one of my favorite drills with this, and when we bring this out, it's usually later in rounds, right? I like to pressure my fighter. I like to get them taking 2 steps back and finding a pivot, finding an off angle, and ripping a shot as hard as they can. So we look for rhythm change, we look for defensive footwork, and we look to set up a big power strike. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna hold it tight on my chest. I'm gonna pressure Aaron. I want him to look for 2 or 3 straight punches. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he picks aside, pivots, and rips that lead hook to the body.
4 or 3 punches.
Let's go 3 punches and a pivot. 1, 2, 3, pivot, rip. Good. Pressure, speed, angle. Good. Yeah, we're gonna work both sides. So we're gonna work the pivot towards your power side, set up your lead hook. Yep, 1, 2, 3, pivot, rip there, good. Now give me 3 punches, pivot towards your lead side and find that power hook. Good, other side. Work to the lead, pop, pop, pop. Good. Work to the power. 3, good. Work to the lead. Good. Work to the power. Yeah. Shield only takes so much. You gotta be made to steel yourself to eat these things. But the punch shield's a great tool. A lot of ways to use it. A lot of combinations can be built off it. A lot of great drills. But use it to draw that power out of your fighter. Great weapon for that and building that power endurance. So try it, check it out. Thank you, Aaron.